Hey, what's up, Roxstars? It's Rox, and I'm coming to you today with the review for Real Housewives of Atlanta, Season 11, Episode, I believe it is, so let's get to it, shall we? Alright, Rockstars, so I'm trying to keep my attitude straight. Almost got into an argument at the post office, okay, but you know what? I kept it under control, and the bitch that jumped in front of me in line is actually still in there handling her transaction, and I'm already done and in the car. You see how God works? Anyway, you guys, Real Housewives of Atlanta. Nene is at the swag boutique. She's with an assistant. She's picking out clothes. She said that she needs a medium or maybe even a small. I said, small where, bitch? You girl, a lie, gotta tell it. Shamari comes down there because Shamari wants to apologize to her for throwing up in her bathroom. And Nene tells us that, you know what, Greg is home, but she's drained because it's stressful. You know, it's a low point in their marriage, yada, yada, yada. We've heard it 100 times. But hey, Shamari gets there and she apologizes. Girl, I did a little too much. Yes, you did. Okay, drank a little too much of the Saint Germain. Is that what it's called? And what kind of liquor is that, you guys? That's a little too high classed for my blood, I guess. Ain't nothing worse than a drunk wasting all your good alcohol by throwing it up some damn where. So Shamari has brought her another bottle to replace what she has vomited. She says, I hope I didn't ruin the night, girl. And she was like, girl, no. She goes on to explain the whole saga of Closet Gate, how Candy started it, Portia fell in line, then the shit got real when the cameramen started to run up in there. And she is maintaining that her and Greg's closet is off limits, which it is fine. Honestly, I still don't know why she feels personally attacked and disrespected. Can't you see how? Anyway, you guys, I'm so tired of talking about her in this closet and Greg and her issues with Greg. And I'm just so over Nene, but we're going to get through this review. Shamari is telling her the wedding that she doesn't have a date to go with. And Nene says, well, Greg's not going on to the wedding either. He's not feeling up to it. So you know what? We can go together. Okay? Girlfriends supporting girlfriends, because that's all Nene wants, y'all. Okay? They hug and everything. I said, oh, well, at least Nene does have one good friend on the show. We'll see how long that lasts. Now, it's the wedding day. Eva's getting ready. Okay, she says that she has rented a place because the place that she has is too small. I'm trying to think to myself, have we seen her place this season? Seems like that's going to be all the talk next week. I'm sure she doesn't live in a fucking rat's nest or whatever, but she's saying that her place is too small to house all those people. There's a lot of people in the wedding, and, you know, you have family, your aunts, your mama, you know, the hair people, the makeup people. Yeah, everybody wants to be together. You know, it's festive, so she wants everybody to be together in this one room, so fine. Okay, she's getting ready. Gonna be a beautiful bride, you can already tell. Her mother comes and she gives her mom a gift from the bride daughter to her mother. You know, it's a handkerchief. It says, you know, yesterday a daughter, today a wife, okay, tomorrow whatever it was. But it was nice, all right, and the mom was touched. Mom says, we're going to get our party on tonight. She told her father to put his dancing shoes on. Dad has a condition after he had a stroke some years ago. What did she call it? Aphasia? I think that's what she said. And I think maybe it just has delayed his speech and, you know, just kind of takes a while for him to get his thought out. But, you know, her dad looks great. And so, you know, he's probably still healthy. The stroke probably just still affected his parts of his brain. Anyway, they're all looking forward to the day. They are all ready to party. Then we see everybody getting ready. We see Portia getting ready. Okay, we see Shamari. She calls Nene. Okay, and Nene was like, girl, she don't even know if she's coming. Her and Greg are having a bad day. Isn't that what you guys always have? Fuck, you should be used to it by now. Girl, get your ass up and go to that damn wedding. Shamari was like, oh no, girl, you know, I'm here for you if you need me. And she was like, fine, thank you. She gets off the phone with her. She calls Tanya. She was like, girl, I need to see if I can bum a ride with you guys. Of course you can. We'll have a great time. We'll have champagne. You know, that Tanya's just happy-go-lucky. I love her. We see Candy and Todd getting ready. Candy has on a beautiful black dress. Oh, it was so, so nice. But you know, it wouldn't be Candy if the shit didn't look like it was almost too small. Actually, it fits. It flowed nicely. It's just that she had some side boobage. Todd pointed it out. I thought she said it was okay to bring the sexy. She said she don't want to see any knees as long as our dress went down to the floor. As far as Candy is concerned, okay, knees is not the same as titties. So she good. Now, this $1,000 a person, Candy can't understand, you know, what exactly wedding entails where you have to pay $1,000 per person. Okay, Candy had a goddamn zoo, and I mean that almost literally. And it still didn't cost $1,000 a person. Okay, Candy, it's still plenty of weddings that cost more than what you got married for. Okay, we know you like the great value. You know, you like the, you know, the discounted rates, you know, most places that you can go. So, but she looks nice. Doorbell rings. It is Cynthia and hashtag chill. They're going to be riding, I guess, with Candy and Todd. You know, they exchange pleasantries. Oh, you look great. Hey, mama, you look good. Okay, hey, gorgeous. All of that. All right, then we get in the car and we are on our way. Cynthia tells him that Greg is not coming. Okay, because he's home, but he's still not feeling well. And as far as Nene, yeah, you know, Nene probably handled it the wrong way, wishes she probably handled it differently. However, her privacy was invaded. Candy. Well, I get all that. I understand that her privacy was invaded, but when you start tearing people's shirt off, that's when it's a little bit more serious than everybody thought. Now, Marlo has made shit difficult because she evidently has gone back and told Nene the things that Candy and Portia shared with her when they all went to lunch the other day. And I was like, dang it, I was really rooting for the three of them to get along. But you know, Marlo's going to be Marlo at all times. I'm so surprised that she is this loyal to Nene considering they've had quite a rough past. I wonder how long is it going to take before Marlo just be done with Nene's ass again, too. Candy is just feeling like Marlo might be messy. I'm not sure how Marlo may have explained it to Nene because Nene called me and she wanted me to explain to her what was said. What did Marlo tell you? Is what I would have said, okay? And then we could have kind of tried to get this all figured out, but whatever. So, Marlo is not quite in the group like we thought that she was, but so far Candy and Portia, they still hanging in tough, y'all. So, there's still some hope there. Now, Eva gets to the wedding venue. It's beautiful. She's surprised. You know, everything is working as it should. You know, all of the things are in place. You know, the champagne is flowing. People are starting to get there. You know, she's peeking down. She's seeing everything. She's excited. I was excited for her. Nothing like that wedding day. It is such a happy just a happy time. So good for her. She's all, you know, what did I do to deserve this type of favor? Okay, girl, just go on and accept the blessing. Don't even ask questions. Shamari tells us that she's bummed out that Ronnie is always on tour. He's not able to go to a lot of things. You know, people be with their husbands, their dates all the time. I said, girl, them bills don't pay themselves. Okay, but you keep on hanging on in there on Real Housewives of Atlanta, and girl, maybe Ronnie can stay his ass home. At least sometimes, because, girl, the longer you stay on there, honey, them checks gonna get better and better. But everybody's getting there. Cynthia, hashtag chill, Candy, Todd, Shamari, Tanya, her man, Portia. This is beautiful. Okay, her and her man get there. So yeah, everybody's, and it's a real deal wedding. This ain't no Mona shit thrown together. Everybody is dressed. It is a definite elegant occasion. I was happy for Nene. Now, did I say Nene, child? Eva. But speaking of Nene walks in the door. And Nene still looks upset. You know how she puts her face in the air, you know, when she's looking around. And I was like, oh, God, here we go. Okay, Candy saw her and was like, Nene's party needs to stay at Nene's house. We do not need to bring Nene's issues to Eva's wedding. And I agree. Can we have one day when it's not about Nene? Oh, no, we can't. Oh, no, we can't. The only reason why Nene is there is because she promised Eva that she would do that speech, remember? But if Nene had her way, she wouldn't be there because her and Greg, you know, they had a bad row even before she came to the wedding. What else is new? Oh, my God. Anyway, you guys, the wedding party comes out. That is beautiful. Her little girl in her dress, she's beautiful. The doors open. Eva's beautiful. Her dress is beautiful. Her man is up there. Her father's waiting to give her away. I mean, the whole thing was just what I love about a wedding. Child, I ain't been to a wedding in a long time. You know, when you in your 20s and 30s, you go to a lot of weddings. By the time you get to almost 50, honey, everybody getting divorced. These motherfuckers don't get married at my age no more. Then they, you know, when they realize that they getting old and they need somebody, then motherfuckers turn around and start trying to get married again about 60 years old. And then, you know, you get a quick little thing of marriages there. But otherwise, you know, she gets up there. Her father gives her to Mike, and you know, they written down their own vows, and they're talking to each other in lovingly way, and they're gazing in each other's eyes, and the camera goes to Nene, and Nene is thinking about her fucking wedding. Which, I mean, okay, you do think about your wedding when you're at another wedding, okay, the good times or the bad times, I guess. And then they flash to Greg and Nene's wedding. I was like, now I know we are not fixing to do this. Bravo. Can Eva have her wedding, please? Can this shit not be about Nene? No, it cannot not be about Nene, because it's always about Nene. Nene doesn't realize, out of all of the fussing that she does, that nobody supports her and everything, that the bitch stays in the middle. We have no choice but to support your ass, because we can't talk about or do nothing else. I was so frustrated when they were showing that, and you know, Nene just sitting there like, for 1 minute, can you not think about yourself? Nope, she cannot do that. I'm going to answer all my questions to myself today, by the way. Nene tells us that she and Greg had an argument before that she came to the wedding. So that's why she's the way she is. But honey, Cynthia, she's got hearts in her eyes. She's like the little icon on your phone. She said that she done forgot all about Eva getting married. She's already envisioned her and hashtag chill standing up there. I said, look at this. Okay, did you catch the shade earlier when she said that long distance relationships aren't hard when you are, you know, in a, you know, relationship with somebody you're completely in love with, instead of being in a house living with somebody that you do not love at all? I was like, well, ain't this about a bitch, Cynthia? I mean, I guess. I sure hope hashtag chill is ready to tie the knot too. I mean, he did say, oh, y'all about to, okay. Child, they driving like crazy folks out here in this parking lot. Anyway, I hope it happens for Cynthia, because Cynthia is head over heels sprung. But anyways, we get to the end of the wedding. We now pronounce you man and wife. Okay, you may kiss the bride. Everybody is happy. Eva looks beautiful. Mike genuinely looks happy. All the things that we love to see at a wedding. Nene gets up and she walks off. Of course, everybody is chasing after Nene. Okay, I'd have been like, fuck Nene. Nene is a grown-ass woman. If her ass want to walk out, I'd have been let her left to walk out, and I would not have gone after her ass. But, you know, of course, they're like, what's the matter? What's the matter with Nene? Ain't shit wrong with Nene other than what's regularly wrong with Nene. She's selfish. That's what's wrong. Nene wanted to leave, but Marlo kept her there, okay? Kept reminding her about the speech that she has to give. So, you know, that little in-between time when everybody is taking the pictures and people are kind of standing around. They haven't opened up the room for the reception, you know, for you to go sit down at your tables yet. So, you know, they got people walking around with hors d'oeuvres and you're drinking your champagne. That's when Marlo was talking to Nene. Okay, she sees Cynthia and hashtag chill over there, and you know, she's just like, come over here to the, you know, she sees Cynthia and hashtag chill over there, and she's like, come over here to the MVP VIP section. This is the VIP section. And, you know, hashtag chill was like, oh, wow, I didn't know that. Okay, let me go around and see who I can scoop up for, you know, for Marlo. 780 or higher, right? Yeah, just get that Neiman Marcus card. You know, they're talking, trying to get Nene in a better mood. And then here comes drunk-ass Shamaria. At least Shamaria's getting started. Hey, girl. Okay, I'm glad you made it. I saw your tweet. Well, what tweet was that? Oh, the tweet that Nene tweeted out saying that, you know, do people get meaner as they get sicker? Okay, or something along those lines. Nene gets upset about Shamari reminding her about her tweet, so then all of a sudden she starts to cry. Okay, Marlo, don't make her cry now. Damn it, we just tried to get her little self back together. But it's too late. Okay, Nene is upset. Then Candy and Portia are talking about Nene being upset. And aren't we here for a fucking wedding? I mean, Portia does go up to Eva and tell her how beautiful she looks and, you know, how wonderful everything was. But like I said, Candy and Portia sit down. And again, the conversation is about Nene being upset. Candy tells Portia, Marlo talked to Nene the other day about our conversation.
See, at this point, nobody should be going by hearsay. We need to all get together and talk so that we can be clear and move on.
So they're a little bit annoyed with the fact that Marlo has already jumped the gun and talked to Nene. And speaking of Marlo, here she comes. Where have you two been? Let me sit here. Let me get in here between the two of you. She muzzles in between the two of them, and they're both kind of annoyed with her. Did you talk to Nene yet?
Well, you should know that.
Miss Mouth Almighty Tongue Everlasting, you done went back and told Nene some shit before we could even talk to her. Well, everything is better when everyone is involved. Let me go get Nene. And they're like, no, don't get Nene. But you know what? We here. All right, and damn it, this conversation has got to happen. So Marlo goes to get Nene. We see Nene at the time talking to Cynthia and telling Cynthia how her and Greg were talking about separating before she left. Okay, and Cynthia, well, now, wait a minute, child. Now, you say that y'all already not sleeping in the same room. Now you're talking about sleeping in a different house. Yep, Greg said that he would move out. I don't blame him. Okay, because a nigga can do bad all by them damn selves. Nobody need to be sick and then be looking at your old surly, poked out lip all the time talking about the attention that you not getting. When you not the one that's got skin burning from radiation or chemo, extremely nauseous, hair falling out, nails turning black. Oh, and don't forget the fact that you're not sure if you might not be alive next year. Okay, even though that nails and hair and stuff is happening to Greg. But you understand what I'm saying? Like, Greg got a whole lot on his mind. I get the caretaker thing. To me, if you are a caretaker and you feel like you just can't do it, then just go. All right, we don't need you to keep going on and on about how you not getting the attention. If you can't do it, then just go. Just go. Greg got family, don't he? Somebody will do it. But the fact that you keep on complaining about it makes the shit worse. I'm so tired of talking about it. I don't know why I'm even trying to pontificate on it because it doesn't even deserve that. Marlo comes up to her and says, Portia and Candy wants to see you in the back. And Nene was like, I don't even feel like talking about this. But you've been talking about it for 18 fucking weeks. Child, that Nene. But anyway, we get all of the girls seated together. Well, the main cast, minus Shamari. Marlo says, ladies, I'm glad that we're able to get together like this so we can talk. Because I think that you think I delivered the message. She's telling Candy and Portia that. Yeah, you did deliver it and you didn't deliver it correctly. Okay, Candy says, what I said was Nene was a little bit aggressive when she was coming at us. And you know, that she was fussing with Portia and all that. And Nene was like, hold on. I was not aggressive. Y'all behavior was wrong. Okay, you disrespected me. You was in my closet. Okay, we have got that. That is asked and answered. We understand, we take responsibility for what we did in your closet. Now, are you going to take responsibility for the reaction that you had that was totally out of place? And I'm sitting here looking at this whole thing like, fuck it. I know they better show that tape at the reunion. Because why haven't we seen it already? Are they afraid that somebody's going to press charges? Why is it that we haven't seen it? Nene is maintaining that her closet was dirty. She didn't want people in there. Portia is just kind of trying to tell her, like, I don't want to fight about this. We are telling you, we taking responsibility. We are sorry. We love you. Nene, y'all don't know what I'm going through right now. Nobody wants to be there for me. Nobody is being supportive. Well, let us be supportive to you, Nene. That's what we have been trying to do. What the fuck else do you want us to do? There's nothing that you can do to make Nene happy. You guys never support me. Okay, you guys are never there for me. And they are all looking at her like, girl, something is wrong with you. Rally around me for once. For once. Again, they really do try to appease Nene. Candy comes up to her and just like, I feel really bad about triggering the situation. You know, everybody comes up to her. They're hugging her. They are being there for her. All I know is once this is all said and done and Nene and Greg are in a better place, that motherfucking Nene better realize that she was the problem and not everybody else. Because them girls have gone above and beyond to be there for Nene. And if she can't see that, then I just don't know what else to say. After they finally give her the hugs that she needs, the rallying, okay, that she wants, they're like, okay, get up so you can go do your speech. And she says, oh, I can't do my speech after all this. And Marlo was like, you can't do your speech. They try to get her back together. Oh, yeah, you can do it. You can do it, Nene, you can do it. And then here comes Shamari. Hey, Nene. Hey, girl. They was like, oh, my God, is she drunk? Candy was just like, I cannot let her be out here and make a fool of herself when she's been drinking. I said, oh my gosh, Shamari. So Shamari says, girl, you know, one married couple to another married couple, I'm gonna be there for you. And they all looking at Shamari like, bitch, will you shut up? We finally got her pieced back together, and then here you come. It was like, do something with Shamari. They ass go and sit down in the reception. Shamari is talking to Eva's mom like, you are gorgeous. Oh my God, that's Eva's mother. She gave birth to her out of her vagina. Candy was like, drink some water. Ooh, that Shamari is funny as fuck. Anyway, we get on with the reception. Nene is the very first person to do the toast. She's like, oh my God, first. Okay, but she's able to pull it together. She gets up there. She has it written down. She puts out something, you know, in these circumstances is just fine. And once she finishes, she leaves. And I was like, yeah, let her go. Because if she is like this, don't nobody feel like looking at her fucking face the whole 2 hours that we about to be at this reception. So get on, Nene. But as far as the reception, and I know you guys saw the clips on Instagram, they look like they had a great time, which is what these receptions should be. Everybody's dancing. And yeah, congratulations to the happy couple, Mr. and Mrs. Michael Sterling. Alright, Rockstars, that is it. Gotta do Married to Medicine. You guys make sure that you rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'm itsrox. The channel is for itsrox, and everything else I do will be in the bottom bar. Alright. So I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and I plan on doing the same. Till next time, Rockstars. Bye.